Hey everybody, this is Patricia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a highly requested video. I'm going to show you everything I do to my hair, everything I use in my hair, and I dedicate this video to Alicia Hopkins. She and I have been emailing back and forth. She just went from brunette to blonde, just like I did. And so she sent me pictures and her hair looks amazing. So I think it looks great. So in case any of you don't know, you may be new to my channel, this is your first time watching, that is my wedding portrait. And I know it's far away, but that dark hair, that's my natural hair. About, I don't know how long ago now, 16, 17 years ago, I went from a brunette to a blonde, and I actually prefer my hair blonde, and I've gone through a lot of trial and error with my hair, and so everything I'm going to tell you is what I personally have learned through all those years to get my hair to look like this. And it has been trial or error. I have had like really brassy, ugly looking hair. I look at pictures of my niece's Sydney's wedding, and oh my gosh, my hair looked horrible. So yeah, this is all things that I have learned that I want to tell you what I do for my hair. I am not trained on doing hair, believe me. I was the kid that on picture day, my hair had the ponytail that was like, or your hair was all messed up or whatever. That was me. That was me on picture day. And so, sorry, my husband texted me, so I had to get it out of the way. So anyway, I just now, first time in my life ever, really feel like I love my hair. So let's get started. I just colored my hair. I do it myself, but I will tell you, when I went from brunette to blonde, I had the hairdresser do it. I went to a salon. So I did not attempt that on my own. And I continued going and getting the roots touched up for about a year. And then my hairdresser quit. She got pregnant, was starting a family, and wasn't going to do hair anymore. And I'm like, oh, wow, what am I going to do? And I was spending a lot of money to be blonde, truthfully. And I was like, there's got to be a cheaper way. So through trial and error, again, trying different brands, this is what I've come up with. I use L'Oreal Superior Preference hair color. And I'll show you on the side, it says it can take you from that to that. And it can. It can. I just do my roots. I've always just done my roots. But I buy the lightest ash blonde is the one I get. Now, the reason I use ash blonde, because I found the ash blonde keeps your hair from turning brassy. Because I would just go and buy the lightest shade I could find, and I was ending up with kind of orangey tinted hair, and I was like, gosh, I don't want this. So through trial and error and, watching videos and, reading, ash blonde, cooler. It says cooler on it. So I will list all of these products in the description bar down below, so you can go and look. And I think I'll even look up links for you. Most of this, I think you can pick up at Ulta. But yeah, so this is the one I use. So that's it. And this one's empty. I can throw that away. Okay, so that's when I dye my hair. And I just stick to the roots. I'll part it in the middle. And I will just make rows and do my roots. I'll go around the edge of my hairline. I'll flip my head over, do around the edge of my hairline, and do rows going up. Now, to look really natural, you do not want underneath to be as light as on top. You see that color difference? This is naturally, the underneath of your hair, if you were blonde, is darker than the front. So I focus more on the front, but I also dye the back. But you want that natural, different shades in your hair. So I do the whole front, then I do the back, and I make sure I do the crown right back here, because there's been times I've dyed my hair and I'll look and that's like black. And so make sure you do the crown of your hair back here. And always leave it on. The longest is 45 minutes, so I'll leave it on 45 minutes. I don't use all the dye in the bottle, because I don't want, this is already colored. All of this is already colored. I don't put dye on it ever again. I don't dye any of this. I just dye my roots. I might come out to about here when I color, to about there, all over. And then I'll just wrap it up, put it in a clip, and leave it in for 45 minutes, and then rinse it out. So that's how I color my hair. Now, I was a Wen girl for years. Wen saved my hair, and I will absolutely admit that. Wen saved my hair. Yeah, I've got it here. But when I get to that portion, I'll tell you. So for years, I just used Wen to cleanse and condition my hair. And just, I think it was 2016, first of 2016, or somewhere in 2016, I started using shampoo because I was getting a buildup on my scalp. Truthfully, I was getting a buildup, and I just didn't feel like the Wen was cleansing my hair to my satisfaction. So this is the first shampoo I got, and I'm about out of it. And I purchased this from Ulta. This is L'Oreal's EverPure Sulfate-Free Brass Banisher System Shampoo for blonde hair. I've just got this little bit left. So this is great. I love this. The problem is when I went out, started looking to purchase a new one, I couldn't find it anywhere. Ulta's website didn't have it. My drugstore, CVS, didn't have it. Walgreens didn't have it. Target didn't. I couldn't find it anywhere. And I'm like, and it says it's new. So I don't know what happened. So I'm like, well, I'm not absolutely, it's not like a holy grail. I do like it. It has a pearl. This looks nasty. Sorry, it looks nasty, but I'll show you. Kind of a pearly purple color, like this color. And it works great. So I do like this. It is hard to close the cap, though, especially when you're in the shower. So it didn't hurt my feelings that I went out and, let's throw these back here. That I went out and purchased something different. So this, I just got in. I have not used it yet, so I can't tell you how well it works. But the BlondeSexyHair, sulfate-free. I always use sulfate-free on my hair. I try to use as natural products as possible because all those chemicals, I think, really mess with your hair. So I always use the sulfate-free for sure. And now so many companies are jumping on the bandwagon and doing sulfate-free products that I think I can kind of go away from the Wen. And that's what I'm going to tell you in just a second. But this is the one I just purchased. And this one is straight up purple. Purple. It's purple. So I am really excited about trying this one. Let me grab a tissue, because I don't need purple shampoo in my hand. So yeah, this is the one I'm going to use next when I finish up the L'Oreal. Now, truthfully, this might surprise some of you. I shampoo my hair twice a week, and that's it. I do not have an oily scalp. I do not have oily hair. So I feel I can get away with it. The less I do to my hair chemically, the better I think it is for my hair. So I only wash my hair twice a week. So after I wash, I have been using my Wen as my conditioner only, not as my shampoo. And I know all this came out about Wen making your hair fall out. And when that came out, I was so dedicated to Wen. I'm like, no, that's not true. It's not making your hair fall out. I don't know what these people are saying. It's not making my hair fall out. But it was a little bit, not a whole lot. My hair didn't come out in big clumps, but I noticed I was shedding a lot more than normal. And I just realized that very recently. Since I switched to using shampoo instead of Wen as my conditioner, I noticed it cut back on my shedding. And truthfully, I have been trying other conditioners that I will tell you about them in my empties video. I don't have a holy grail conditioner right now to tell you about. But I have found some alternatives that I think work just as well as Wen, or maybe better. They don't claim to be cleansing conditioners. They're just conditioners. So, yeah, I have a little stockpile of Wen. I have the tea tree. I have a little bit of this one left. Not much. I think it's right down to here. I have a pumpkin spice one. I have a lime coconut one. I have several still that I'm going to use up. But I don't put them on my scalp. I'm putting them just on the ends of my hair. I'm not doing it all over. And so scraper just went down the street. Sorry, we've had a lot of snow here. So, yeah, that is the conditioner I'm currently using. But once it's gone, I don't think I'm going to buy it again. And that really kind of hurts me to say, but, you know, my eyes have been opened. It does. It was making my hair fall out a little bit, so yeah. But I've got some of that to use up. Now, when I don't wash my hair, I use a dry shampoo. And I don't use a dry shampoo every day. Like I said, I don't have oily hair. Now, your hair may be oily. It may be where you need to wash your hair more, and that's fine. But I just choose not to wash it as often. You know, I don't want to, I won't wash my hair every day. So when I don't, I use Batiste. I have tried other dry shampoos, and I do like them too. This is cheaper. I'm not sure the exact price, around $6 or something. You can get this, and they come in several different scents, and they smell yummy, yummy, yummy. And they work great on my hair. So, yeah, I use a dry shampoo, and Batiste right now is the one I'm using. But, yeah, love that. And it gives your hair more volume. It kind of poofs up the roots. Truthfully, when I was a teenager, and I did have oily hair. I put baby powder in my hair and kind of worked it through and combed it through. And so, also, when I do my conditioner in the shower, I meant to tell you, I have it's a Wen comb. It's a huge wide tooth comb that when I put my conditioner in, I comb it through. I want a conditioner that when I put it in my hair, I can run my fingers through my hair and it's not tangled. The tangles fall out. And I'm afraid to say, a lot of drugstore conditioners don't do that for me. They're not conditioning enough. So the conditioners I've been using are maybe more masks. People use them as hair masks, but for me, that's the conditioner I want. And since I only wash my hair twice a week usually, a little more maybe in the summer if I've been in the pool. Usually when I get in the pool, I try not to get my hair too wet, but you know, you end up swimming and getting wet hair. So I will do a different video because there's other products I use in the summer on my hair that I don't use in the winter. So this is my winter hair care. Now, to the extras. I purchased this, and you know what? I like it. This is Not Your Mother's Way to Grow Scalp and Hair Booster Shots. You get 3. I can't remember how much they were. They weren't expensive, and I got them at Ulta when they were buy one, get one free. And I've got one left, and that's what it looks like. I don't use it every time I shampoo. But you break off this top. It took me forever to figure out how to get in this thing, but you break off that top. You can see that liquid in there. You break off that top, and you work it into your roots, and you leave it. After you towel dry your hair, you leave it. And I saw immediately after one treatment, I was shedding less hair. So yeah, I got to get more of this, and I think this will be a staple in my hair care. This is great stuff. So yeah, I'd highly recommend this. And like I said, it's not expensive. It says, apply booster shot after the shower, shake vial well prior to opening, and carefully snap off top. That's why I was like, do I snap it off with scissors? Believe me, you push really hard and it breaks off, and you try not to spill it everywhere. Apply to scalp in sections and massage with fingers to achieve maximum effectiveness and longest lasting results. Comb through for even distribution in hair. Yeah, so this is really good. I've got to order some more of that. Next, this is a holy grail, and because I don't blow dry my hair, people. I let it dry naturally, so I will usually wash my hair during the day. I have the luxury of being a stay-home mom, and being a stay-home mom means I don't go somewhere every day. I don't. I am home. I homeschool my son. I, clean house. I cook dinner. I'm a stay-home mom. So I don't go out every day. And so I wash my hair usually around morning, maybe mid-morning. And it will just be dry because my hair is so thick. It will just be dry by the time to go to bed, truthfully. And I have this wavy curly hair. So I'll wash my hair, towel dry, and then I put the extra products in, like that booster. Also, I always use this Bumble and Bumble's Don't Blow It hair styler. This is for when you air dry your hair, and I think this stuff is amazing. It says this first of its kind cream enhances texture and body with a soft, product-free feel for your perfect air-dried style. I think my ends look amazing, even when I don't do my hair, which I will get into last. But it says work evenly into trial-dried hair. Scrunch or twist. I'll scrunch. I scrunch up my ends. Good alone or layer with other BB stylers. And air dry. I do. I air dry. And I always use this. I got a sample of this in one of my boxes or bags and immediately fell in love with it. So yeah, I buy the full size. So this is great. I always put this in my hair. And these extra products, I concentrate more on the ends and not so much on the scalp. I don't want a buildup on my scalp, so I don't put a lot of product up there, truthfully. Next, I always do this after I wash my hair and towel dry, and I don't do these extras in any particular order. I just make sure they all get on. This is the one and only Argan Oil spray treatment, and I'm down to here. I'm gonna have to get some more of this. I love this, and I spray it mainly. I focus it on the ends of my hair. Like when I say the ends, like here down, I spray it, and that's where I focus it. And yeah, it says instant shine, smoothness, frizz control, color protection. I think it does all that, so I do use this every time I wash my hair. These next products I don't necessarily use every time. Those I use every time. These next products, it depends on what I'm going to do. Sometimes I wash my hair and I know I'm not going anywhere, so I pile it on top of my head, and I'll explain that in just a minute. But these products, some of them I use only if I style my hair. And it just depends. If I want that beachy wave look and really accentuate my curls, which are pretty curly on their own without accentuating, but I found this stuff is amazing. Got this in a Sephora box. This is still my Sephora sample because I don't always want those beachy wave looks. I'll probably end up, when this is gone, buying the full size. And it's the Ouai wave spray. This stuff is magic. You see, I got this. This was my sample. I have plenty left because, like I said, I don't do this every time. I'll do it just if I'm going to try to just let my hair air dry and have curly hair. So yeah, this is great. I probably use this more in the summer, to tell you the truth. I should have just left it for my summer stuff. But sometimes if I just want curly hair, I'll use that. Sometimes I put this in my hair just if I feel like it's getting near time to do my hair again. My hair will need dyed and I didn't dye it. I use this Drybar Blonde Ale brightening cream. And it's just a cream. Oops. It's just a white cream. There's nothing magical about it. And it smells good. It smells yummy. And I'll just put some of this in my hand and rub my hands together and put it through my hair. And it does brighten your hair. I don't use it all the time, like I said, and I've got about half a bottle left. I've had this for a while. I just use it every now and then when I feel like, you know, I feel like my hair needs a little brightening. By only washing my hair twice a week, my products last for me. So I don't mind spending a little more because they will last longer. That big thing of shampoo is going to last me all year. I guarantee. I may even be using it in 2018. Truthfully, I believe so. So, yeah, I love this. Now, if I know I'm going to style my hair, I will spray. Well, first, when my hair's damp, I'll use Not Your Mother's Whip It Up Cream Styling Mousse. This is not a holy grail. I just purchased this to try because I haven't used mousse in like since the 90s, I don't think. And I just, look at that. It's sprayed out in the top because I used it. Oh, it smells yummy though. I do like the smell of this. But yeah, I like this mousse. Could I use a different mousse? Probably, and I probably will try it. When this one's gone, I will probably try another mousse, unless there's a sale at Ulta and it's buy one, get one half off, like how I got this one. So yeah, but I like this mousse. It comes out very creamy, like whipped cream. The top, when it comes out, it's like a whipped cream can. And I did discover the first time I used it, I used way too much product. You don't need a lot. Even with all this hair, I don't need a lot of product. Don't need a lot of this. So I use that. Now, when I decide to style my hair, I just use this, my big curling iron. My hot rollers died last year. They died, but I can't complain because I purchased them in the early 90s. So they lasted a long time. So when they died, I purchased this. And this is a Conair 1.5 inch curling iron. And I think I paid $20 for it at Target. And it works perfectly. This is fine for my hair. I'm happy with that. I'll just use that. I don't own a flat iron. I can straighten my hair straight with that curling iron. So I don't feel I need a flat iron. I used to have the Calista, what was that thing? It was a styler. It looked like a curling iron, but a brush attachment on the top. And I would just sit and comb it through my hair. You could set the temp on it and I could just straighten my hair and it just looked magnificent. That thing lasted a year and then it just died. I bought it from QVC. I went on their website and started reading people's posts, and everybody else's was dying too after about a year. So I've sworn off. I'm not going to buy that anymore. I know Conair products last. I know they're not the best. And this is my opinion. This is strictly my opinion. But for me, Conair works fine. So I just use the Conair. I do have a blow dryer. And in case of emergency, I have a blow dryer. It is really old. I really need a new one, but I don't blow dry my hair. That's why I haven't justified purchasing a new one, because mine is really old. And I know it's going to give out one day. And it won't hurt my feelings when it does. Now, when I do style my hair, when I do like I did today, I spray this all over my hair once it's dry. This is the TRESemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protection and Salon Shine. It says for flat iron, but It's a smoothing spray, but it works perfect for these big curls. I kind of curl in my hair. And I will use that when I use the curling iron. And what I do is I just part my hair down the middle, and I'll take one side and twist it and flip it up on top of my head with a clip. And then I will take sections, flip the rest up on it with a clip, and just curl sections at a time. I will curl it around that big curling iron and just let them carefully just take the iron out and let them fall in ringlets. And then I don't do anything else to my hair. I don't brush it thin. I run my fingers through it like you see me doing now. That's how I style my hair. So that is it. Oh, I did want to tell you, when I am not filming, when I'm not going somewhere, going out, I want to show you what I do with my hair, because I want to protect my hair is nice and long, and I want to protect it, and I try to do everything I can to keep it from breaking, or you know, I don't tug on it. I don't brush it real hard. I'm really gentle with my hair. So what I do is I will pull all my hair up, and I pull it up on top of my head, and then I just twist. You see how I'm twisting the hair? I twist all the way to the end, and then I take a hair hung in it. I take you can take your little elastic. I just got these, and they are worth $8 for 3. I love these things. So I just put it around once, twist it, and halfway to hold. And that's how I walk around all day. This is how I wear my hair around the house. Doesn't get dirty this way. And the magic thing about it is, when I am done and I want to take my hair down, it actually curls your hair. It keeps your curls. Because you've twisted it and put it up, it will keep your hair curly. It will keep your hair, it won't be flat. It'll keep that volume in your hair. So that's how I do my hair. That is it. And like I said, I'm not trained. I don't know that much about hair. I was the kid whose hair looked horrible in all of my school pictures, because I guess I was a little bit of a tomboy. I didn't care what my hair looked like back in grade school, you know. So there is not a good picture of me from grade school. So anyway, but this is how I've gotten to where I am now. I think my hair being totally dyed, I don't bleach it. I don't put bleach on my hair. And I know it was bleached to make it blonde. And after that, I stopped putting bleach on my hair. Just the hair dye is taking care of this, making this color for me. So this color comes from using the lightest hair dye. But I don't bleach my hair. So I have shiny, my hair's very shiny and very soft. And for someone who really, you know, chemically treats her hair with hair dye, I try to do the best I can to not put so many chemicals in it and not to put so much heat on my hair. So I hope that helped you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have any questions or comments about any of these products or about anything, please leave them below and I will gladly answer your questions. If you want to email me like Alicia did, I'll gladly, you know, answer your emails, answer your questions within reason. But you know what I mean. And yeah, so just let me know. And thanks for watching, and until next time.